Hey fellas, it's Leonard. Today's Tuesday, so chest day. As promised, I'm feeling great. After yesterday, no pain, just slightly a bit of ache in my knees, but that's nothing. It's as usual. I've been trying to keep my hydration on point today. Also, food, but still could actually eat more. Just need to get back on the meal prep routine for the for the current period of time. But yeah, so I'm gonna do just bench press today, some dumbbell stuff. I will probably rig the jammer arms for, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it really. I think I'm gonna lower them and do them for like basically either like incline press or maybe I don't know yet. I have to think about it, but since I'm not doing the standing like Viking press right now, I certainly can lower them down a bit. So yeah, it's gonna be a pretty chill day today. Just the main exercise, of course, bench press. So I will hopefully bang out at least 6 sets, 3 reps each, with maybe 130 if I feel good. But just gradually increasing the intensity of my benching. I've got a bit of a change of exercises in my program, so I'm gonna do some Zercher squats finally. I've been really looking forward to doing some Zerchers. I haven't done them, not at all, but I haven't done them that much before, so I'm kinda looking forward to see how heavy I can go eventually. I'm pretty sure that it will be similar to the Hatfield squats, which I'm not sure if you guys saw it. It was quite some time ago when I was just starting Hatfields. I was like really doubting that I will be able to do such a like proper weight, but I quickly figured it out, and like I'm already doing the weight, almost my maximum weight on Hatfields for reps, so it's good. I'm pretty sure I can push even heavier, but I'm not sure if there is any reason to push myself further, because like it's nice doing the heavy stuff, but I like how Hatfields develop my quads more, how it like well, it helps with the movement, it helps with everything, but Zerchers would be really great. And again, I'll have to get used to the movement, how to hold the bar again, but really looking forward. But that's on Thursday, yeah, so a couple of days from now. Today, as I said, bench press, dumbbell work, that's the main stuff. We'll try to do neutral grip pull-ups with these things. Hopefully they won't snap and I won't fucking drop down, hitting myself. We'll see. It's not, as I said, it's not gonna be really long kind of workout. I'll try to bang everything out as fast as possible without like longer pause periods between sets and exercises, because it's already a bit late. It's already past 8 p.m. So I'm still not able to start working out earlier, but now it's mostly because the weather is going even colder and it takes way more time to warm up the area. Because today I've turned on all the heaters even like 1 hour earlier than I used to, and it still wasn't enough. So gotta account for that, but it's just gonna be like maybe a week of this stuff, not more. I don't think that's that this cold weather gonna last more than a week, because generally winters here aren't as cold as like maybe Russia, Canada, northern countries, Norwegia, Sweden, all this stuff. And I'm already so not used to having a cold winter. Like -20 for me right now is just really cold. And I used to have winters where it was like -30, 35 sometimes, and it was alright. Now I'm just absolutely not acclimated to that kind of weather. Alright fellas, I'm gonna start warming up with the lighter sets, working up to my working weight, and as soon as I'm done, I'll talk to you as usual. So, see you.
How did it feel when it came alive?
fellas, I'm done. Did not record everything today. I was kind of lazy, to be honest. Just decided to do it as fast as possible. Recorded whatever I did. Did the pull-ups with the handles. It's alright. It's alright, but you don't really see with my setup how it looks. I will think of something to fix it later. Did not change the positioning of jammer arms. I will experiment with it tomorrow during my rest day just to see what would be the new default position, so I can utilize them way more often than I do, not only just for Viking press or just like reverse thingy, but the reverse one is really nice and I should be doing it more for the rear delt because it's one of the exercises for rear delts that actually works for me, and I don't have the reverse pec deck. That would be the best one, because that one, when I was in the gym, when I was still going to the like commercial gym, it was the best one that actually visibly grew my rear delts. But it felt good. I did 3 sets of like pause bench press with 120 kilos because I was still looking at the program from the last week, and now it has changed. I'm still following the program made by Josh Bryant for me, so I would rather keep it as close to the program as possible, and if I want to change something I will directly talk to him so he could integrate whatever I want to do in the program naturally. But it feels good. My upper back, especially like the muscles under the scapula, are sore, like really sore. I need a proper deep tissue massage. I've got the like massage gun back at home, but I can't reach that spot myself, so I have to ask my wife to help me with that. It's usually like 5-10 minutes and there's no more discomfort, but I do need to go for like a proper massage session eventually, because that would be really nice. Yeah, I'm feeling great, slightly exhausted, but that's nothing. Tomorrow's rest day, so I'm gonna take it easy, go to sauna, all that stuff to rest and regenerate when I'm home. Eat more, try to organize proper meal prep for the week and for the next week as well. Just fine tune everything. I realized that I do need to start drinking protein shakes again, because it is just easier to get the needed calories this way. It is not a substitute for proper food, of course, but it would help me to get to excuse me, to get to the proper surplus level, not the like I am honestly, with how I'm eating, I'm really surprised that I'm gaining muscle mass and I'm like not either just maintaining or losing, as visibly I'm losing fat, but like you could see my physique pictures, the ones I did on the like pre-New Year's week, and excluding the loose skin, it's not as bad as for some people who had a drastic weight change I did have a drastic weight change. It was already quite some time ago, but skin still is a bit loose. It's not loose enough to for me to be bothered. It's not loose enough for me to like even consider something like surgery or stuff. Don't care about it, but I would like to do a proper like DEXA scan and see how much uh, how much fat, body fat I really have, because I'm pretty sure I'm probably between 10 and maybe 12%. Honestly, I don't think that it's more, because on my legs there is no fat. On my upper body, especially like above the upper abs and here, there is no fat at all. Here it's mostly loose skin. There is again, I can pinch it and I can use the calipers, and there is not much fat, but I don't trust calipers. I would rather go and do the proper scan, and I've never done like the real DEXA scan that would that, like I've done the in-body scan. You probably know that one, where you stand on the contact electrodes, hold the stuff. It's alright, but it's of course not as good as the DEXA scan, and it is fairly cheap here. Just I need to go to Prague, and I don't live in Prague anymore, so like the most inconvenient thing about it is me traveling there. Otherwise, it's not that expensive, and that would be a nice uh, reference point for me. Because last time I did like the in-body scan, I don't even remember when it was. At least 3, 4, maybe, like yeah, 4 or 5 years ago, even before I moved here to my new house, and before I had this garage gym. So it is really interesting for me to do that stuff. But I'm done for today. Feeling good. I'm super excited still with this new year, how it's gonna turn out, how much I will be able to achieve, and I would like. It's okay. I can't promise. I would like to, but I can't promise neither myself nor you. But I will try my best not to like not to get stuck in a rut, not to fall into like the depression phase. It is inevitable, but I would use whatever I can to try and combat it. I've got some stuff that might work. Like I will try using some medications that are not like it's well, it is alternative medications. It is not what is usually prescribed for bipolar disorder, because that stuff would 100% make me addicted to it. I'm like I have zero doubts about it. I'm sure, and that would be just the end of me. Yeah, it's like for me, if I'll start that stuff, that would be incredibly hard to get off the hook. So I'd rather use the stuff that is milder, maybe not yet fully tested, but already getting approved. Like for example, the microdosing of the psilocybin, the magic mushroom. It is already being implemented here in Czech Republic for the purpose of helping people with mental disorders, mental issues. Pretty sure that it is used in other countries already too. So I've already tried it myself, it seemed to help me a lot during the depression phase. Uh, it helps me with curbing the extreme depression, extreme apathy. So I'm hoping that if or when rather it would hit me, I'll be able to compensate with this stuff. And like, I don't like using recreational drugs myself because it's too easy to get addicted to that stuff. Like, it can be used for good, of course, but you have to know yourself, you have to know your limits, and you have to just control that stuff. For example, weed, when I was like before, when I was actually bulking, it helped me a lot in mostly gaining weight because it helped me to eat more. Because as I mentioned yesterday, it is hard for me to combat this mental block of overeating, let's say. But it's not overeating, it's just eating in surplus to, again, grow. You can't grow without eating more. So yeah, but when it is in like, whereas it is in abundance, when you always like have a jar of that stuff at home, it's hard for me not to abuse it. So I'd rather steer clear of it, absolutely, than try and experiment and then get into the same old trap of abuse and try to get out of the hook. Because like, when there's nothing at home, I don't care, absolutely zero care in the world. It's easy to get it here. It's pretty much legalized already. So you can, there's like, I go on Facebook and there's already all sorts of advertisement just to buy weed, and it's insane, honestly. Like, I'm pro legalization, but people should be educated about this stuff. People should firstly know their own condition, be consulted by the practicing doctor to know if they're like, and just have some responsibility. And also, it sucks when you do that stuff in public because you have to be respectable of other people. Not everybody likes that stuff, guys. And if you're just walking around smoking, that's just in a bad taste. Just leave it for when you're at home alone, like, or in the company that does that stuff. But just don't try to say that it's normal and you should be able to do it everywhere. Just be respectful of others. It's like with everything, smoking, drinking, all that stuff. Just there's a certain time, a certain place, so yeah. And as for the magic mushroom, well, I'm it doesn't work for me. Like, I do not get the. I've tried it in. I mean, not for the purpose of helping me with my bipolar disorder, but just like in in the sense of recreational stuff. Like, oh, you will get such a trip and stuff. Unfortunately, I'm type of the person who is very tolerant to pretty much all this stuff. Alcohol, when I was an alcoholic for 2 years, it took me copious amounts of alcohol to get me drunk. Like, insane amounts of alcohol. I was drinking around 1 bottle of vodka per day, chasing it with beers, and I was still not like shit faced. I was still wanting to go and and get more. So just it takes a lot to get to me. So it's not economically viable even for me to use that stuff. It was like that like since, and I started honestly I started drinking really early. It was ninth grade when I started drinking. So, and I'm not drinking at all now. I've been pretty much not sober. I can allow myself to drink like nice bottle of cider, maybe a bottle of beer, but I have no desire to do so. And I don't buy it. I've got some alcohol at home, and now wife's pregnant, so she doesn't drink. I have zero reason to drink at all because I'd rather drink a nice energy drink, nice orange juice, nice coffee than any alcohol. But yeah, same with the mushrooms. It didn't give me some like intricate soul searching experience. It just makes me agitated. It makes me anxious and agitated, and I'm restless. I can't sit in one place and just listen to like music and do the soul searching. Last time I tried it, I ate the fucking hero dose of 5-6 grams, and what I did is I went here and I did deadlifts. So me absolutely zooted on mushrooms here doing reps of 275 kilos deadlifts. So there is no point in it, and like just no point. It's a waste. But if it's used as like microdosing for the purpose of helping with the more extreme sides of your mental disorder, for me it would be exclusively the depression phase. That is all right for me because with microdosing there is no psychedelic effects at all. It's just it just normalizes my mood. All right, fellas, I'm off. Again, talked a lot, but it's nice to have something to share. And it's a new year, so I'll lay it down thick. All right, tomorrow's rest day, so I'll see you on Thursday for the Zercher squats. Back extension, deadlifts. So excited. All right, fellas, workout's done. I'm done here as well. See you Thursday. Leonard's out. Bye bye.